Good morning, friends and fellow farmers. What was I getting up to? I've got crab pots. I don't know. I must have got up to crafting. Alright, fair enough. Let's stow those away. Now, the second. We don't have anything going on today. Right, we got planting stuff for spring. I remember. Nothing. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what the grow issue is with these across seasons. It's interesting. I don't know enough about them. It's weird that they were coming in and then they just stopped coming in. But it's like, why would that be affected by, since we're growing indoors, why would it be, I have no idea. I have to go into town today. Don't work too hard and eat something good for lunch. Also, your green tea, it seems to have some kind of fungus on it. I think the plants are going to die, so, maybe go talk to Carolyn, take care of that. Yeah, don't worry about it. They're fine, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna survive. They're hardy plants. You know what, that's an opportunity. Oh, excuse me, child. It's an opportunity to make coffee. Yeah, you gotta get out of the way when the coffee machine's involved here. Coffee machine / mystery sludge keg. Let's go see if things... Oh, wow. We have some wine. Today is the day we're gonna get rich. Spring has sprung, family. Oh... I think we're just like a lost dot in the sea of wine here. Wow. Alright. Let's, there we go. I don't remember how many this does. It must be... It's a few. Clearly a few. Oh, I know why I'm walking so slow. I need to have some coffee. Well, it's good. It starts at the beginning of the season like this. That's a good start. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it matters which way I get them done. There's no order preference. Oh, there's one. Are you kidding me? There's one hanging in there. I must have put that one in later. Well, you're just ruining the whole room here. Single cask. Okay, well that's that. We got 100 bottles. That's a good haul. So we have 2 more hauls. Which I feel like is going to take forever anyway. So 100 bottles of that at whatever it is, 6,000... 600,000? I have math. Alright, let's drop that in. Also the rabbit's foot I don't need. Dear James, here's a vegetable from the little garden I keep out back. You probably have more veggies than you know what to do with, but oh well. Carolyn, thank you for that potato. That's very nice. I like that. It's like a single potato too. What is somebody gonna do with a potato? But maybe you're gonna really savor that single potato. You can be like, you know what? I'm gonna make that potato today. The family's like, oh, that's exciting. I've been looking forward to that potato. I bet that potato's gonna be delicious. Like, there's a lot of care that went into that potato. One potato. So, yeah, I'm thinking more about our jumbo run into the mines. I know people were saying they've done level 300 and something. That's amazing. So I'm excited to see what, once we get a whole pile more jade. So if I just keep checking on it, I'm curious to see how, like, practically speaking, how deep can you go? Like, I have no idea. Like, what, in one single day, if we just if we just go straight there, how deep can we go in one day? Not even looking for resources, just looking for adventure. The adventure of seeing how far we can go in the mines. I wonder how we can do. I have no idea. Okay, go. There you go. We've, definitely got to go and deal with the wine. So today is a wine day, I think, because I could see I left the stuff that was hanging out over in the other kegs. They have not been touched yet, so we'll go and deal with those. Okay, let's put all this stuff in though. This isn't exciting though. This is not an exceptional basket. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's after dinner. I don't know. My brain has been like misfiring all day. I spent all day of yesterday. I do web stuff sometimes as a thing, and as a side thing. And I've done for, I don't know, whatever, since the late 90s. And I was converting a website that had been around for a long time and upgrading it and putting it into a content management system. And that process is so boring. It wasn't something I could automate. It was like a really pretty straightforward thing. I was like, just took forever. Anyway, stuff like that. My brain is kind of dead after spending a day doing that. It just is. You know, I think it's like any of these absolutely mind-numbing activities you do. It's not like it's actually hard. It just expends, like, I don't know, your patience. It just expends your will to live. It takes everything to do such boring activities. Like, I don't mind them in some ways. In some ways it's fine doing a very repetitive, monotonous thing, like, you know, moving information. But then sometimes you're just like, okay, I just need to not do this anymore. I need to be done this. So today is the aftermath of that, which means my brain is totally a bowl of pancakes. Alright, what do we have? Wow, yeah, not a ton of stuff here. I think we'll be using up a lot of our stuff today. So we've got more strawberries growing in. I guess we'll be making more strawberry stuff. Let's see here. No, don't need the strawberry. Why do I have 2 bottles of wine? Oh, there's 105 CEOs, 2 different... It's like, well, that's just weird. There we go. I think I got the rest. That's what that was. All right. The other 100 of the different kind were on the other side. You know what? I want to keep going here with this. So let's use these up as much as we can. We'll see. Yeah, I don't remember what the timing difference is on any of this stuff. All of the things we've forgotten. Alright, catch those ones. These days where you end up just kind of like going through autopilot, dealing with filling things and refilling things and all of that, they're kind of they're weird. Like, you don't get you get a sense of accomplishment, but then your time goes very fast. Like, if you're not for recording but just for playing, if you're sitting just enjoying an evening of, you know, a few days in Stardew Valley or something, they're always weird days. They're like, you're kind of like, oh, I'm glad I got that all done, but it also feels like you just did like paperwork. You kind of like you don't feel the same sense of accomplishment you do from other things. I don't know if that's just me. Could be just me. You know what? I'm trying to remember how many... I feel like I don't have enough stuff here. I feel like there might be more. Let's bring some crayon with us. Is it that's 250. Ooh, 260. Or 280. I guess I've got... I cannot for the life of me ever remember how much wine I keep out here. We'll find out. Oh, we'll find out. Good day, Pam. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, no. And that's it. And he's off. We'll leave it alone. Okay. I'm trying to think what else I got up to this weekend. I watched an old John Blundell movie called, was it Union Station? I think it was called. 1932. So like kind of a pre-code, you know, before the, when they could get away with more, but it was, you know, they weren't called out for being, like misogynistic and terrible and it's suggestive, which is about the most you get out of pre-code, it seems like. And anyway, Douglas Fairbanks Jr. at one point, he plays this kind of like a abusive hustler type. He's a very unsavory character. Even though he's supposed to be charming and debonair, I fail to see it. And he like slaps Joan Blundell at some point. I was thinking, boy, it's amazing how audiences must have been impacted by that kind of casual violence that we see sometimes in older movies. Like in the 30s, women getting slapped wasn't such an uncommon occurrence in film. But it's funny how that would have reinforced the idea that it's not only acceptable, but that's just how you act. And, you know, film has a weird relationship with reality. It's both reflects reality and comments on it, but also impacts reality by its presentation of ideas and normalizes things. I was thinking that's just a weird idea. We went through this weird era where it was fine to just slap other people, specifically women. I mean, if you're the Three Stooges, the violence was casual, but it was directed at whoever. But if you're when it's getting directed at women, it feels very uncomfortable. It's very strange from a modern perspective. You're like, wow, so not okay. And also then those ones just like treated like whatever. Like, good gosh. Okay, I'm gonna sell her potato because I think the family is not gonna be like, one potato. We're supposed to split that. You're like, no, it's a thing where we're gonna all. They're like, I don't think so. So we had 91 strawberries remaining. So that was not bad. That was whatever, almost less than 200. Whatever my math works out to there. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about this weekend. I was just thinking about the weirdness of, like, I wanted to go to Pierre's. That's what I was going to do today. The weirdness of film and when we had a shift away from violence and how probably, combination of like information from suffragette movements and then a shift in laws towards spousal abuse and things must have impacted that. And I was thinking, did film lead or follow on that? Anyway. Those are the things I think about while I'm like washing the dishes. I don't know. It was that movie. It was an alright movie, but that conceptually, I'm always bothered by it. Especially, it's always a good conversation you have with kids when you're watching a movie like that. You're like, yeah, so we don't do that anymore. My son has gotten to the point now. He's like understands immediately. He'll comment on it. Knows it's a learning experience. We can talk about how that's it's inexplicable that was ever acceptable, and it most definitely is no longer. All right, let's get our truffles in. Oh, now I'll just dump what we have here. We'll see. Not enough to fill them all. But this is good that we're actually keeping up even moderately at it. And not just going, we'll get it, it's winter. That's the worst excuse. We'll get it in the winter. All these, the one-off egg things. It's just like, it's a hard one. Okay, let's go, there we go. No, we don't eat it. We'll put it in the machine. Yeah. Okay, well now we'll make all the dino mayo. Alright. And then the one-off cheeses. Alright. That was a whole lot of stuff. And then the fluff here. And I had more, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. It's I feel like I'd be working in I'd be getting like a workplace complaint put in if I were actually like a manager running this place. And they would be like, we've had some complaints from your employees that, there's the ancient fruit. I could have gotten that. That would have been helpful earlier. We had some complaints from your employees that, well, frankly, they can't hear each other over the loud music you have playing in the shed, and there's some concerns that they may end up, if somebody gets, say, a shirt tail or a tie caught in the truffle oil press, it could lead to a definite hazardous situation. We would appreciate if you would keep the decibel level down, less of a clubbing type situation, and perhaps more of just a safe, pleasant music level. That's what we're looking for. My workers all have tinnitus. I'm assuming that, I don't know, like the slime, are they helping out? I don't know who's helping here. I haven't invented drones yet. This game would be bananas if Slime Rancher gets taken to a whole other interesting level after they added drones. That was, I think, one of the most fantastic parts. That was a genius move, and that was quite late, adding drones. it changes the game radically as you go on. It'd be interesting seeing what drones would do to a game like this. I don't even know. The Junimos fulfill that role to a certain extent, but they have there's no programmability. You can't say, hey, go water the greenhouse. Hey, go do X. There's no specificity to what they do. There's generalized, we'll get all the things within this radius. So anyway, I've been talked about this one before. It's one of those things that kind of fascinates me. Just the idea of what gets chosen to be implemented as a thing in games. When I get like a lot of it comes down to just complexity. Like that's a huge thing to implement, I'm sure. I'm going to leave you here, Timothy. I'm going to go over to the quarry and see if anything's coming up yet. Again, I don't know how fast that's going to quarry. Yep. All right. Wow. So it wouldn't take long for us to like get, say, 500 or something. But again, I don't know if it's like how plausible it is that we could go that deep. Okay, so now we want to... Okay, let's put... Then what with these ones? Now if I go... Okay, let's see here. 30 and 40. Oh good, it doesn't try to refill. Okay, I was worried about that. I was like, if you have them on your head, does it try to refill the thing that you currently have in with the thing you already have? But it doesn't seem to do that. Which is good. Nope. So we got them tonight, which means we don't get them the next day, but it'll be the morning after the next day, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. I am getting tired, but we're good. 100 and... Oh. No, I am putting them in here. What? Okay, I don't know. Now I'm going to put them down. I don't know what that was. Was it because I didn't have... Okay, let's try this again. So if I'm going to put one in here... Yeah, we'll let you do it. Huh. Okay, I thought it wouldn't do that. Never mind, it does do that. So I have to be cautious, otherwise I'm just wasting my my not so precious jade due to the quantity we have. But let's go throw this in here. Alright, put it in our mine pile. Where is it? There we are. Now, yeah, 126, that's not gonna... We already have 162 stairs. So we already have enough to do 280, which is a substantial haul right off the bat. That's pretty good. Let's get our crab cake for tomorrow morning. Well, we're going to go to bed today. This is amazing. Okay, oh, I didn't want to sell those. I'm on autopilot. And then let's also... Because this is how I like remember to change litter boxes. It's like 11 at night. I'm like, oh right, I gotta change the cat's litter. And then do that right before blacking out. As it should be. Okay, what do we have? Let's... I guess we'll use these 50. And we'll fill those up again. There we go. Hold the phone. Drop those coffees in there. So I didn't do anything with these crab pots, but that's fine. We'll get to them. Alright, let's see. Nothing coming up tomorrow. Perfect. Alright, we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.